woman that I was in love with, she's a public social media like figure, so she lives her life like out loud.
Another celebrity marriage is reportedly on the verge of collapse. And this time, it's dabrat and hair care mogul Judy facing the storm. Fans have long admired the couple's seemingly picture-perfect love story since their 2022 wedding, but rumors are now surfacing that things might not be as blissful as they appear. Behind the curated Instagram posts and public affection, sources suggest there's growing tension in the relationship. And in a surprising twist, whispers claim dabrat may have stepped outside the marriage, with a man, possibly reconnecting with her past instincts. This revelation has left fans shocked, especially those who celebrated these two black queens and their trailblazing queer union.
You did it for cameras, in front of cameras with family and all that.
Some folks believe that dabrat and Judy's relationship was more about PR than passion, a carefully crafted love story designed for the spotlight. Let's take a closer look at how their romance unfolded. The two first crossed paths in 2017 at one of Judy's hair care events, but it wasn't until a few years later that sparks really flew. By March 2020, Brat made their relationship public with a heartfelt Instagram post. Soon after, the couple landed their own reality show, Brat Loves Judy, and in February 2022, they tied the knot in a lavish fairy tale wedding complete with horse-drawn carriages and celeb cameos like Jermaine Dupri walking Brat down the aisle. Brat couldn't stop gushing about her happiness, calling Judy her twin flame and forever. Then, in early 2023, they dropped another bombshell. They were expecting their first child via IVF, using Judy's egg and an anonymous donor. When baby True was born, it felt like the ultimate love story had come full circle, a real-life Cinderella tale. But fast forward, and things have taken a sharp turn. Divorce rumors are everywhere, and fans are dissecting old videos for signs of tension. Whispers claim Judy may have had an affair with a man, sparking speculation that she used her marriage to dabrat to elevate her status in the LGBTQ+ community. Though Judy's Kaleidoscope brand was already successful before the relationship, critics suggest being with dabrat helped amplify her fame, thanks to interviews, media coverage, and that reality TV spotlight. Now, as the social media buzz gets louder, many are left wondering, was it ever really love? Or just a business move wrapped in a fairy tale?
I tried to document as much of the journey as I could.
Judy was already bringing in serious money with her Kaleidoscope brand, but word on the street is that she saw dabrat as a golden ticket to even more fame and fortune. And while she may have played the role of loving wife in public, behind closed doors things were far from perfect. Just 2 years after saying "I do," rumors swirled that Judy had been unfaithful with a man, leaving dabrat devastated. The betrayal reportedly shattered more than just the marriage. For dabrat, who kept her sexual orientation private for over 2 decades, the fallout has shaken her trust in same-gender relationships entirely. What stings even more? It was Judy who pushed dabrat to come out publicly. As the rapper once revealed, "I was fine staying quiet, but my partner is a social media mogul. When you get with somebody, you have to meet in the middle." Turns out, that middle quickly turned into reality shows, public appearances, and interviews, all at the expense of dabrat's long-guarded privacy. While Judy built her brand, dabrat's personal life became a storyline. "I didn't expect that. I didn't think that far ahead," dabrat admitted, reflecting on the unintended consequences of blending love and business. Now, with tensions simmering for months, it seems dabrat is finally done. According to insiders, she's ready to file for divorce, and the internet can't stop buzzing. One user summed it up perfectly in the comments. "I always had a bad feeling about Judy. She's a businesswoman all about day money. I don't trust her." Someone else chimed in saying, "dabrat should have never married her in the first place. I always thought she could do better. If this really ends in divorce, it's clear dabrat is ready to fight tooth and nail for full custody of their son, True." And sadly, it looks like the poor child may end up in the middle of a messy courtroom battle. While Judy provided the egg, you wouldn't guess it from the way things have been playing out. Some even say Judy doesn't seem too invested in baby True, especially considering she already has 3 other children she's reportedly not very hands-on with. But here's where things get even trickier for dabrat. Judy, the hair care mogul, is allegedly the main breadwinner in their household. She's not only supporting dabrat and baby True, but also covering expenses for dabrat's mother. With an estimated net worth of $1.3 million, Judy has been holding it all down: lavish gifts, vacations, and more. Sources are whispering that this financial imbalance may have pushed Judy to her breaking point. Despite all the flashy trips and social media smiles behind the scenes, she might have grown tired of shouldering the entire burden. And while their queer love story seemed like a fairy tale on the surface, not everyone bought into it. In fact, some are convinced that this entire romance was Judy's long game, a calculated move to boost her image and brand, with love being just part of the pitch.
All of us only have a certain amount of knowledge.
A lot of folks believe Judy's been shady from the jump, and all those overly curated, corny videos she posts online, they're not fooling anyone. They say the real Judy is hiding behind filters and likes. And if you've ever Googled her name, you might have stumbled upon a seriously dark chapter: the tragic drowning of a child in her pool. Yes, that actually happened. The case is murky, and considering her public status, it's surprising that it didn't cause a bigger media storm. What's even more baffling is that dabrat, knowing full well about this unsettling incident, still chose to have a child with her. And now, that poor baby True is being plastered all over social media, leading many to believe he's being used for engagement and brand promotion. Because if there's one thing Judy knows, it's how to spin a narrative and work social media like a pro. She's a savvy businesswoman, and her marketing game is sharp. "I've always been transparent with social media," Judy once claimed, but with new dirt resurfacing, more people are questioning how real anything about her truly is. Some are now convinced her entire relationship with dabrat was nothing more than a PR move to boost sales of her kaleidoscope hair products. And if you've checked out the reviews lately, they're mixed at best. But when it comes to custody of baby True, dabrat's own past might come back to haunt her. Let's not forget, she served time for a violent nightclub altercation with former NFL cheerleader Shayla Stevens back in 2007. That incident landed her 3 years behind bars, followed by 7 years of probation and 200 hours of community service. So now, with tensions rising and the relationship unraveling, people are seriously wondering, who's actually fit to care for baby True? And is there more to this story than either side is letting on?
Girl, please.
You realize we got a show premiering next week. We supposed to be engaging with the people.
It's important to highlight that this wasn't the end of dabrat's legal troubles. In fact, it was just the beginning. The court didn't just sentence her to prison, they also mandated that she undergo substance abuse treatment, complete a mental health evaluation, and attend anger management classes. The victim, Shayla Stevens, a former NFL cheerleader and aspiring actress, revealed that she was trying to walk away from a confrontation when dabrat violently smashed a nearly full bottle of rum over her head. The attack left Shayla with severe, permanent injuries, including neurological damage, ultimately ending her career and altering her life forever. She took legal action and won a civil suit against dabrat, with the court ordering the rapper to pay a staggering $6.4 million in damages. But here's the shocking part. Word is, Shayla still hasn't seen that money. Dabrat's reported assets at the time were only in the low hundreds of thousands, and she was deep in debt, eventually filing for bankruptcy just to stay afloat. This history isn't just a footnote. It paints a much bigger picture of unresolved legal and emotional turmoil that continues to shadow her public image, especially now, as she stands at the center of a custody and divorce storm.
I filed bankruptcy. No, I owe $8 million.
So no, dabrat's no angel. But when you lay her past next to Judy's, people can't seem to agree on who comes off looking worse. Then there's the marriage itself, which might not even be legally binding. Let's be real. Someone like Judy probably wouldn't be too thrilled about becoming financially liable for the $7 million her partner still owes another woman from that infamous assault case. Now, with cheating rumors swirling and cracks forming in their perfect online image, it's becoming crystal clear. The love story we all saw on social media was far from a fairy tale. Both Brat and Judy seem to have their own reasons for walking away, and more than a few folks believe this entire relationship was a calculated move for clout, for money, for business. And if that's true, the so-called romance may have just been a staged performance, one designed to build their brands and protect their futures.
Not your only collaboration. You guys collaborate on Brat Loves Judy, your reality show, which I watched.
If this all turns out to be true, then these two women may have pulled off one of the biggest emotional cons in celebrity romance. From day one, fans were moved by their love story and stood behind their growing family, showing support with their hearts, likes, and even their wallets. It might still seem like just a rumor about a split, but people online were quick to connect the dots the moment those first cracks began to show. As one fan put it never felt real to me at all, and Judy looked like she missed a man. Everything about Judy screamed, "Save me, ninja," from this delusion. And another user added, "Never liked them together. I always believe she used the dabrat for her celebrity status. I totally agree with Lisa Ray, she was never right for Brat." Well, one thing's for sure, rumors rarely come out of nowhere. And from the looks of it, the dynamics in this family may be a lot more tense than the picture-perfect love story we've been seeing on our screens. So, what do you think, folks? Is this really the end of another celebrity union, or just another wild rumor spinning out of control? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to check out my other videos.